You call me up on the phone and ask me what I'm doing if I'm all alone. I say, yeah, I'm by myself, and I'm doing what I'm always doing, just hanging out. All I'm doing is hanging out, 'cause all I ever do is hang out. Yeah, there's nothing else I'm doing in this podunk little town. Yeah, all I'm ever doing is hanging out. I know I'm weird, I don't like to dance, and so far every day of college I've worn these same disgusting pants. You say I'm sure you could find something to get you through the day, but by night you're all still hanging out with me. Is it cool if I call you later? It's always cool for you to call me later, 'cause there's nothing else I'm doing in this podunk little town. Yeah, all I'm ever doing is hanging out. And all I'm ever doing is hanging out. Yeah, all I'm ever doing is hanging out. Sometimes things are so beautiful that you have to stay where you are. If you follow your dreams and you never achieve them, then you'll be worse off than before. And I know there's a reason to do the things you want. But when you lose that feeling, you gotta go back to what you know will be there for you. And it's cold here in my room, but at least I can say I have a room. And I think I've said it before, but I'd like to say again that I think you did a great job preparing me for this. And I miss all of my friends, but at least I can say I have those friends. And if I'm ever feeling bad, all I gotta do is think of all the cool shit I got to do with you. But now you're sleeping on a couch in Chicago, and I'm sleeping on a bunk bed in Greenville, and they're still sleeping in their parents' house in Decatur, and I don't envy them at all. And I'm sick of the kids on my floor. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's like they don't realize they're fucking up my life, or maybe they just don't care. Sometimes I feel alone down here. I don't think I can do this for whole years, but I don't think that I'm ready to move up north with you. I'm scared I'd ruin something beautiful. But now you're sleeping on a couch in Chicago, and I'm sleeping on a bunk bed in Greenville, and they're still sleeping in their parents' house in Decatur, and I don't envy them at all. No, I don't envy them at all. It might be right, it might be wrong. At any rate, it's just another stupid song, but I thought I'd let you know how joyful I am. Yeah, I'm feeling so joyful that I'm almost always sad, and I don't know who I am anymore. We met where Chile meets Peru, and I think I got Chile sitting next to you, so we held hands and watched the movie a little less closely. And those pictures you sent her on my wall, but it doesn't compensate for never seeing you at all. And I don't know how or when I'll be seeing you again, but I promise when I can I'll make it up to Michigan, and I'll make a stop in the suburbs to see my friends. You said you had to hold your breath, yeah, I'm sure. Your house smelled so much better when we left, but it's okay, because you like me, so thanks for liking me. And P.S. thanks for the postcards. When I woke up in the morning, I heard angels singing, I heard angels singing. They were singing loud and clear, but I couldn't understand a word they sang. And it's like that feeling when you hear a song you know, yeah, you hear a song you know, but you can't remember the words you're supposed to sing. So I listened a bit closer, and I picked out the melody, I picked out the melody. It was something I remembered hearing not so long ago. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. My feet could fall off, my brains could fall out, and I never know the difference till I started to twist and shout. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. But first tell me, where are we going? Tell me, where are we going? I think I'd like to know so that I could try to plan ahead. Not to my parents' basement, thank God, not to her basement. Take me somewhere where I can get ready to die. Told me it wasn't my time to die. I guess sometimes I just need reminded that I'm still alive. My destiny was made up 1,000 years before I was alive. I'll spend a few more years on Earth and I'll have fun, but after that I'll probably die. And I don't mind, 'cause I've known it since I can remember. I've spent all my life hanging out and trying to learn. everything that I can learn. Sometimes I wish that this disease would hurry up and get it over with today. And I know that's not positive, but sometimes it really sucks to live this way. And I don't hate poking holes every day in my stomach, but giving money to rich bastards makes me sick. And it's not like I can quit. And every day that I'm alive, my body gets a little closer to the end. And I guess that's true for everyone, but with me I know just how it's gonna end. And when I'm with friends, the things I do with them are killing me faster. And it's not too hard to believe there might be a disaster someday soon. Ooh. It's doing what your family taught you not to do, and thinking they'd be better off without you, and then realizing they'll never think that's true. When I look out my window, I don't see blue sky. I see a building full of people I hate. When I walk around, I don't see my friends. I see people filled with hate, 'cause they're all so confused. They don't know who they are. And I guess that I'm confused too, but I know people that know who they are, and that's who I'd rather be with. I never thought that I'd have to spend money being taught how to hate, 'cause I thought I already had experience, but it seems different in this place, 'cause they're scared of what is different, and they're bored of things that are the same, and it's hard to not get sucked in by it. Yeah, I'm sure that I'm partly to blame, and that's so disappointing. And I swear that I appreciate your peace of mind, for sure. But you don't know me as far as I can see anymore. I feel like a stranger in my own room, and I know that's cliche, but I don't know why I decided to go to school instead of running away. And I still don't know what hit me. I feel so overwhelmed, by people that don't respect me, and probably never will. It's just something I'll have to deal with. Sleep and read a book lying in my bed is the highlight of my day. And I know it disappoints you for me to leave, and it hurts to hear me say that I can make decisions on my own, and being here perpetuates a system that I hate. And the closest I get to my friends is on the phone, but I still love you and I still think you're great, and I hope you believe me. And I swear that I appreciate your peace of mind, for sure. But you don't know me as far as I can see anymore. And I swear that I appreciate your peace of mind, for sure. But you don't know me as far as I can see anymore. The best part of my day is when I talk to you, but you're 300 miles away. There's nothing I can do for now. But soon I'll be leaving this town. I don't usually like talking on the phone, but sometimes it's nice when you're in a different time zone, I guess. And I hope you don't feel like a pest. And I know sometimes it's hard to stay alive, and right now I'm living too with the hope of seeing you. And when that happens, I'll be happier than you know. I'll throw my cell phone out the fucking window. Right now I'm stuck at school, and I'm in between classes, and I know as a rule it's cool to go to classes, but not for me. Cause this shit is so stressing, and it sucks to be told that you're a disappointment. I wish I didn't feel like such a disappointment today. But what do they know anyway? And I know sometimes it's hard to stay alive, and now everyone's upset, and I know what to expect. You'll call me up and tell me where you want me to go, but I'll throw my cell phone out the fucking window. And it's okay to fail, sometimes it's hard to stay alive. And right now I'm living too, with the hope of seeing you. And when that happens, I'll be happier than you know. I'll throw my cell phone out the fucking window. My cell phone out the fucking window. My cell phone out the fucking window. I closed my eyes, I cried all night, 'cause I miss you, and I'm never gonna see you again. I need a way to see clearly, but I won't find it sitting here in my bed. Remember when you said that there's nothing better than right here tonight? Well, where are you now? And I guess I learned the hard way. If you never count on anyone, then they'll never let you down. Remember when you said that you were here to learn? Well, where are you now? And I guess I learned the hard way. If you never count on anyone, then they'll never let you down. I walked to town, and I looked around, and I saw you sitting drinking coffee with me. It was a dream or wishful thinking, 'cause I know I'm never gonna see you again. Remember when you said that there's nothing better than right here tonight? Well, where are you now? And I guess I learned the hard way. If you never count on anyone, then they'll never let you down. And remember when you said that you were here to learn? Well, where are you now? And I guess I learned the hard way. If you never count on anyone, then they'll never let you down. I often think I'm starting to go crazy, like the people that I love don't even really like me, and it's really disappointing to find out that I might actually be right. I've always known I'm a little irritating, and up to this point my friends have always been supporting, but now I'm starting to have my suspicions confirmed. And it sucks to feel so unimportant, and it sucks to feel like such a burden. And I wish that I felt some respect. And even though I think my friends rule, and they don't even think I'm cool, I'm still glad I get to spend time with them. Now I almost miss the days when I wasn't from Chicago, when people thought it mattered for me to set up house shows, and I got to see my mom and ride my bike almost every single day. And yeah, I was so relieved when I finally finished high school, but sometimes I think people here just want to feel cool, and it feels the same way as it did in my high school days. And it sucks to feel so unimportant, and it sucks to feel like such a burden. And I wish that I felt some respect. And even though I think my friends rule, and they don't even think I'm cool, I'm still glad I get to spend time with them. I'm still glad I get to spend time with them. When I went to college, everything felt different. I never knew what to do. And now all I'm seeing is the same situations and pictures without me and you. And all I ever wanted was someone to hold my hand, and I found that in you. And all you ever wanted was an excuse to leave, and I think you found it too. And watching my computer screen's alright, but I don't get to see you like I used to every night. And now I'm up here and you're all the way down there, and I wish I understood that. Now you're all pretending like it's such a secret, but I can't tell it's a lie. You just wanna feel like a part of something, and I can't blame you for trying. But everything you're doing is so embarrassing, you can't fake community. You're setting bad examples for God and your church, and making us all run away. So throw up your hands during the bridge, so God can tell you're feeling this, and face the crowd instead of him. Yeah, I'm sure he'd understand that. Feeling alone's not always a bad thing, and I'm starting to miss it now. But I used to feel like shit all of the time, assuming I was missing out. And of course I miss some people, but of course I will regardless of anywhere I ever go. And until we work together, our lives won't be perfect, but we're making progress, I know. 'Cause it's not okay to do the things you hate, like staying in the same place every single day. So many people I know don't do anything, and I'll never understand that. Sometimes when you love so many people, it's easy to forget how to prove it consistently, at least for me. And so many people I love have been forced to stop believing me, and I don't blame them, but I wish they could see how much they mean. They say it's natural to lose touch with old friends. All you really need is a few close ones, and that's it. But fuck that shit, 'cause I miss you all so much, and I'd die if you gave up on me. And I don't show it as well as you show me, and I'm sorry. And it doesn't feel like a big deal when I'm sitting in my home. But I'm in pain every time it rains, and I realize I'm alone. And I think of everyone I haven't talked to, and everyone I've taken advantage of, and I have no one to blame but myself. But I wish that I didn't have to miss everyone. And I guess now I'm on my way, but I know you were right. I've misplaced my honesty, and I know that's what you think of me, and I'm sorry. We're keeping warm in the winter time, staying busy in Milwaukee. We're talking lots of shit and we're taking back the streets as best we can. And when it's time to say goodnight, I have an idea who I'll end up sleeping next to. And I know it'll be great, 'cause there's nothing like sleeping next to your friends. It's weird to think that not even 5 months ago I was still in college, and I've done something substantial almost every single day since I left there. And I've been feeling so much more a part of things, even though I haven't had a home. But I can truly say I've lived in every single city I've been to since then. And yeah, we still wanna be free, and yeah, we still don't quite know how. But if we keep working together, I'm sure we'll figure it out. And if we keep trying to take back our lives and find people with like minds, we'll always have a home no matter where we go. Yeah, we are trying, we are trying, we are trying, we are trying, we are trying to be free. For the first time in my life, I'm really happy about everything I'm doing. And it seems obvious now that I could do it without a job or going to school. And even though sometimes I start to feel like shit and often I seem really bummed out, I'm never giving up, so I know the rest of my life's gonna rule. And I've met so many really awesome people over the last couple of years, and I can't help but be inspired by so many things that you do every day. You've taught me it's okay to be uncertain about everything in my life. As long as we've got love and understanding, everything will be okay. And yeah, we still wanna be free, and yeah, we still don't quite know how. But if we keep working together, I'm sure we'll figure it out. And if we keep trying to take back our lives and find people with like minds, we'll always have a home no matter where we go. Yeah, we are trying, we are trying, we are trying, we are trying, we are trying to be free. free. And yeah, we still don't quite know how, but if we keep working together, I'm sure we'll figure it out. And if we keep trying to take back our lives and find people with like minds, we'll always have a home no matter where we go.